Hello dear students, how are you? I hope that you are well. I am Mr. Masmuddin Ahmed, lecturer of English, Sharanpur High School and College, Putia, Russia, Bangladesh. Today we will discuss about the subject-verb agreement or the right form of the verb. So what is the importance of the right form of the verb? If we are saying a particular sentence, if our sentence is carrying the subject, next one is the verb. So subject is no problem, anyone you can take, but if you are saying the verb is wrong, so your sentence is not correct. So we will discuss about the right form of the verb or subject verb agreement. For example, I is a good student. Is it the correct sentence? Why? Okay, don't wasting our time. Let's go. I is the good boy, or you can write down here a good boy. So this is the wrong sentence. You are saying no, but why? This one the subject, third person, singular number. So here we have to write down am. No problem. But I is the pronoun. Is it the correct sentence or wrong sentence? Wrong? No. This is also correct sentence. But why? Because this is the subject, next one is the verb, and there is the agreement. This verb is indicating the pronoun. It's not the subject like I. This one is indicating the pronoun. For example, you, I, he, these are the pronouns. So these are the indicating us the pronouns. For this reason we can say that this one is a particular one pronoun. For example, this pronoun, this one pronoun, this one pronoun, and these are the pronouns. So we can say that these are the pronouns. So subject is the pronoun number form and verb is the are. So all these are the pronouns, it indicating this. And here this is not the subject is doing something, but it is indicating as a pronoun. For this reason, this sentence is correct. There is no problem. I hope that you can understand it. Okay, let's go another subject matter. This sentence, there is a pair of trousers on the table. So in this sentence, here there is or are. Which is the correct form? Or have? Or has? For example, the tense is also depends on it. So generally, if we are using the present tense in this form, we can use what? Is or are. Okay. First one is this part. We will discuss. So is or are. Okay, you think I will give you the time. Okay, now start. If there is a problem, you can pause the video and you can listen, you can think. Okay, and you can get the idea what happened. Next one, So if the subject is the third person singular number, then we can use is. If the subject is the third person plural number, then we can use the plural form of the verb. So is the right, aren't is not right. So this is the incorrect and this one is the correct. But why? Do you know? The pair, this is the singular, of trousers plural. But this part is that noun phrase, and this part a pair. Although, for example, we have the two hands, and we have two pens. So trousers, that is a couple of trousers. So a couple of trousers. So here a pair, that is one pair. For this reason, this one is indicating the singular. So this one a, this is the most important part of the sentence. For this reason, we can say this one is the singular form. For this reason, we can say this part it indicating us the subject third person singular number. So we are using is. I hope that you can understand it. Next one. Here have or has. There has a pair of trousers on the table. So has and has or have you can use in this sentence. There is no problem. In the present form, in the present indefinite tense. Okay. So what is the correct form here? Have or has? Okay. You can think. You can guess the idea. Okay. Now I will discuss. And you can pause the video and then you can match with me. Next one, has is the correct, have is incorrect. But why? We know that have, this is the plural form generally, or sometimes you can use that singular form also. For example, I have or has a pen. So this is the marker, but I have the pen in this moment is absent. But this pen is singular form. For this reason, we can say that here has is the correct form. But this one is I have. You can say that you have a pen. No problem. But he has a pen. There is no problem. But why? Generally, if there is the third person singular number, we are using has in the present indefinite tense. Non-action verb, as in non-action verb. Do you know what is action and non-action verb? This one is non-action verb. But play, this is the action verb. I hope you can understand or you can guess. Okay. Play. For example, I am jogging, I am playing cricket, I am playing cricket or football or any types of game. Okay, but has is in this sentence there is no action, there is no work. For this reason, we can say this one is the action. This is non-action. And plays action verb. For example, work. I am working, you are working. So work is doing something. For this reason, this is the action verb. But I was active. So this was is not the action verb. So all the be verbs or have verbs, these are the indicating as the non-action verb. I hope you can understand. Okay, next come to the point. So here you, this is the second person and the singular number. But plural form also you can use have, no problem. Singular you can use here you have. He has. Okay, but they have a pond. So there are so here you can use that is there is a pond, and this pond has many persons. That is there are many persons who are the owner of this pond. For this reason we can say that this pond is here. This pond has a lot number of ownership. For this reason we can use they. After they we can use have. I hope you can understand this subject verb agreement. So here a pair, this is the singular form. Although trousers is the plural form, that is the plural number or noun. This one is the noun, and this one is the prepositional phrase from here to there, and finally from here to there this is the noun phrase. But this noun phrase indicating a pair. For this reason a is the singular. A, it is indicating the singular. So for this reason we can use here have, has. Has is the singular generally in this sentence. So I hope that you can understand it. Next one, a number of people was or were killed, okay, by accident. So a number of people, we know that people is the plural form. This one is the plural. This noun is plural form, and from here this part is preposition, and from here prepositional phrase. But from here this one is noun phrase, okay, and this one is article. But article is adjective. What types of adjective? We know that this a is the article of the number. You know that what is the adjective form? What is the adjective? Adjective is indicating us the quality, quantity, or measurement, or the number. So here it is indicating the number. How many numbers? That is a number. For this reason we can say a, or a is indicating the singular form. For this reason we can say that this is the singular. So finally from here to there we can say that is singular noun phrase. So the subject is singular noun phrase. For this reason the subject takes the singular verb. So was is the singular, and this one is the plural. So which one is the correct? Give the tick mark in your sheet or in your khata notebook, no problem. So was is the correct, but what is the wrong? I hope you can understand it. Next one is fraction or the percentage of a uncountable noun. For example, 1/2 of the gas. 1/2 of the gas. In this cylinder has escaped You know that what is the escape? For example, in this moment I am escaping. So this is the escape. For example, I am not here. I flee away. I went away. Okay? Something doing this. So one half of this gas in this cylinder has escaped. For example, I am using the body spray, but I am pressing, but there is no gas is out. So it has gone. Or I am pressing and it has gone. So this is the escape. Next one kind of exiting. Okay. Next. So one half. What is the form of this thing? So in this sentence, from here to there, this is the subject. Okay. This one is subject. Okay. This one is the verb, auxiliary verb. And next one is the main verb. Or you can say the principal verb. But we have to guess that is has or have. Which one is the correct? Have or has? Okay. Both are auxiliary verb. But in this sentence, which part is correct? Has or have? Think. Okay, I've come. Next one. One of the. So we can analyze this sentence. So this one is the preposition, and this is this part is adjective form. We know that this is determiner, or there is here. This one is the noun, and this one is that determiner now. Demonstrative. So this pronoun has come from the demonstrative pronoun, but this is not the pronoun. This is the adjective. Okay, but why? Because this is the noun and it is modifying this word. This cylinder, this marker, this board, this watch, this hand, this finger, this room. So cylinder is the main word, main noun, head word. So this one is the head word. This part. In this, if I am saying that in this, so there is not the complete meaning. So complete meaning is that cylinder. So main or head word is cylinder, and this word is modifying this noun. So if any things, any words, any items can modify this noun, it is called the adjective form. So we know that what is adjective? Adjective gives the quantity, quality, number, or anything about the noun or noun phrase. So here the head word is noun, and this indicating cylinder. For this reason, this word is modifying this word. For this reason, this is the adjective. Okay, no problem. This is the from here to there. This is called noun phrase. From here to there, this is noun phrase. But here, this is the preposition. For this reason, we can say from here to there. So from here to there, we can say prepositional phrase. Next one, here this is also noun, this is also adjective, and from here to there is noun phrase. And this is the preposition, and from here to there, prepositional phrase. Okay, but this one is completely a noun. So although there are both two parts of the words, one half, so half is the noun and one is there is the hyphen. For this reason it is contrasted, it is combined, it is connected. That is both words indicating the single word. So this one is that noun, or you can say that noun phrase. Finally, we have find out this one is the noun prepositional phrase, this one the prepositional phrase. Both prepositional phrase is connected with this word. So this one is the head word. Prepositional phrase does not sits as the subject. Generally, we have the exception. Okay, I will say. For example, to is, to are, is human. Here here preposition plus verb. This is the infinitive. Okay, and this part is also subject. The exception is there. Preposition can be the subject. Okay, we will come after finishing this sentence. Then I will come. Just I am showing you, this is the infinitive and this is the subject of this sentence, and this is the subject, third person singular number. For this reason, we can use here verb is, and this one is that human. We know that is the noun. Okay, but here what happened? Here the subject is this part, one half, and this is the prepositional phrase. This one is also prepositional phrase. This part cannot be as a subject. Main part is this, but it is the helping part of this part. Okay, because here one half. For example, there are three parts and one part has lost it. So there are two parts, one part head, bottom part. So I have lost this part. So one half. Next one. So we can say that is one half part, that is full parts, and one of this part has what? People. What is one half of gas? So gas in this cylinder. So both are related with this word. So finally this part is what? Subject. Okay. So noun phrase, prepositional phrase, prepositional phrase. From here to there, this part is subject. So one half, this is called third person singular number. So this is called the third person singular number, and we are using this verb has, not have. So this is the subject verb agreement, or we can say right form of the verb. Here is also prepositional what? Phrase. Yes, we can say, because preposition and the verb. This is the infinitive and it becomes the subject. Next one is the verb. Next one is object, or we can say this one is the noun. Okay. Okay, known. Known of the students is are active in the class. In this sentence, what happened? Which one is the correct? Is or are? Okay, think and guess the idea. Okay, now I am saying. Known, this is what? Finally, we have find out that there is a prepositional phrase. Because this one is the plural form, but this is the noun, and this one is the adjective, this is the noun phrase, and from here this is the preposition and noun phrase. It is called prepositional phrase. Okay, what is this? This is indicating the number. For example, 1, no. 2, no. All the students' number. For this reason, this is the one kind of number. But this is also one kind of the noun. How? This is the indicating the students' number. For example, all the students it is taking. For this reason, this part is called, this is noun part, and from here this is noun phrase, and this all phrases taking the singular number. That is all the students, a group of students, like a team, like a group of people, etc. Everything of a set, of a room, of a or any kinds of place, no problem. So here it is indicating the singular. For this reason we have to use is. Are is not acceptable. I hope you can understand it. And active, that is idle. It is not the idle. And in the clause we understand that a particular place. So this is the right form of the verb or subject verb agreement. In this way we can use each or every. In this way we can use, no problem. Noun of the information is are correct. Okay. Okay, before sentence I have mistaken. For example, none of the students is active. Okay. In this sentence, here the plural form. Here the singular, that is uncountable. This part is uncountable. I will write down uncountable, and this one is countable. So we have to clarify this. None of the information. This noun is uncountable. For this reason we have to use here is. But if there is the countable, you have to use are. But why? Because none of the students, that is lot of students, they are not active. For this reason students, and this is the countable. For this reason are is the acceptable. But here none of the information, the information is not the countable. For this reason this part is uncountable. For this reason we are using is. I hope that it is easy for you to understand it. So another sentence. All the money. All the money have or has been stolen by him. Okay. All the books have or has been stolen by him. So there are two sentences. First one, second one. All the money. So money is here uncountable, and books is countable. So what happened? This one is the countable, but all is the plural form. That is all the books. So finally we can say that this is the countable and plural number. For this reason you have to write down here has, but all the money, this money is not countable. We know that generally this word is uncountable. For this reason we can say here we have to write down has. I hope you can understand it. Okay, here if we see that each of money, each of the books, same way we can use here. Each of the money has or have. We know that this is the uncountable, for this reason has. Each of the books, this is the countable, for this reason we have to write down here have. I hope it is easy for you. Next one, every, no problem, you can write down here every, here also every money. It is not acceptable sound. For example, we can say that every of the student, every money, every gold, you can write down here gold, every gold, every books, no problem. Every books have, because books is countable. For this reason here is have, correct, but here is not has. Here every gold has, have is incorrect and has is correct here. Been stolen. I hope you can understand it. Or if you write down the plural form also, there is no problem. Next one, distance. Another sentence. "100 miles is a long distance." Here 100 miles, what happened? This is maybe, you think this will not be the plural form because here is the miles and also 100. No, for example, from here to there, from Rajshahi to Patna. So long distance, the distance is 100 miles. Look, from here to there, how many piece? One piece distance. Okay, from here to there is no breaking something. Okay, for this reason this is called subject third person singular. So I hope you can use is. Am I right? Yes, it is correct. It is not using here. I hope you can understand it. £2 million is or are, or you can write down was or were given by him. So 2 million pounds is or are given by him. Which one is correct? I hope that there is the plural form and there is also two plural form. So finally you think that this is the plural form of the verb. What happened? Okay, guess it. Okay, now I am saying. So this part is what? This is the noun plural form, that is pounds. Okay, million, this is also noun. So this one is also noun, and this one is also noun. So this what happened? So this is the head word. and this one is modifying this word million what, pound. So this noun becomes the adjective form. We know that if there is the one thing in the world, it is the noun. What types of noun? So proper noun. So this proper noun indicating this noun, this is also proper noun. So one proper noun modify another proper noun, this is called adjective. And this is the adjective we have seen to, this is the number of a thing. For this reason, this is the number. Okay, so this part is called noun phrase. But all of money, for example, this is the place you have kept your money from, you have kept your money there. Okay, so dollar, pound, etc. Okay, so this is the all things. So these all things keeps the showing a particular one thing. For this reason, what happens? This one thing indicating this particular one. So is the correct here. Aren't correct. But it is the present tense. But if we are writing the past tense, was is correct, was is incorrect. I hope you can understand it. Okay. Either your brothers or my father is or are present in the meeting. So either my brothers, you know that noun phrase plural. And this one is the noun phrase but singular. Okay. So this is the noun and this is the adjective. These adjectives come from the personal pronoun. Okay. And this is also personal pronoun. This part is also adjective from the personal pronoun. Okay. But this one is the plural form. So the subject is or are, which one is essential? This part or this part? So this or indicating that if you are taking this part, this is the subject. But if you are taking this part, this is the subject. But this all part, it doesn't subject. If you write down this part, subject. This part, subject. And this one is the conjunction. You know what is the conjunction? Conjunction is the connecting of a sentence, but similar word. It may be the noun, verb, verb. The similar things are taken. So this is conjunction. So this conjunction takes only one part. This part or this part. Anyone. But if he is taking this part, the priority, this part may be there. Okay? For example, either my father or your brother, your brothers is or are present in the meeting. So which sentence takes the verb? We are discussing about the subject, verb agreement, or right from the verb. So this thing is same. This is the subject or this is the subject. This conjunction telling us about that this won the priority. So this is the main, this is the most important. So for this reason this part is sits beside the verb. So this one is the most important. But this part is the plural form. This is the plural. So the subject is the plural. So finally we can take the verb plural form. But here my father, this is the subject. This subject is the singular and subject for this reason this is the is here. I hope you can understand it. So either your brothers or my father is here, are is not taken. Here isn't taken because this part is plural form, so are, and this part is singular for this reason is. And if you write down in the different tenses, no problem. So past tense was, were, which is correct. Here is were, but was, were, was is correct here. Next one. Mr. William with his brothers are active. Mr. William with my father is a result. Okay. Here Mr. William, this is the subject, but this one is not the subject. This is not the subject, but this one is the subject. So subject is third person singular number. For this reason I hope that you can guess it very easily. So here is right, but R is incorrect. Okay, this one is the subject, but this one is the prepositional phrase. This is not the subject, you know that. So here William is correct. I hope it is very much easy for you. Another sentence is that we in the class are active. We in the class is or are active. I hope that this one is the prepositional phrase. It is not the subject. The subject is this one. So subject is we. For this reason we know generally we are using are. Okay. Rina is one of the most beautiful girl who is or are given the first prize. Okay, so one of the most beautiful girls. So here the relative pronoun, we know what is the relative pronoun. Relative pronoun indicates the word or noun phrase, and it sits after that noun or noun phrase, and it connects the more than one sentences. It may be 2, 3, 4, etc. And it is using a against word. What types of noun or noun phrase? So which word is indicating this who? Rina or girls? Find out it. Okay. In this sentence, Rina is one of the most beautiful girls. So actually this one is the prepositional phrase. And who is indicating this? Rina. Actually this is the one kind of mysterious of arranging this sentence. If we arrange this sentence, actually this sentence should be this way: Rina, who is or are given the first prize. Okay, next one is one of the most beautiful girls. So here this is the correct, and this is not the current arrangement. The arrange of this sentence is not actually correct. So this who indicating this one, but relative pronoun is after this word because it modifies this word. For this reason, this should be or this from here. Who is or are given the first prize. This part should be sit here. But we are using different ways for our BCS exam or different university admissions. These types of form are given to you. So I hope that it is very much easy for you. You can understand it. So in this way we can practice. So what happened the answer? I hope that here you can guess it what is the right answer, because this one is the singular and it is modifying this word relative pronoun. For this one is here correct. So here the write down is, but R is not correct. So finally we have reached the last position. So IELTS and TCL or GMATs, every file you can use these types of form of this type of sentences, and you can understand it. I hope it is very helpful for this class. So I hope you will share these videos and comments and subscribe to take the first prize and inspire us. So finally, thank you.